Hey guys, it's Masterath and welcome to another episode of MasterRants. Now for this one, I'm going to be a bit rage-fueled, so I need to build my rage up. So let's have a drink! Right, now this one's about one that we get so often, especially in my life. I get this so often, it pisses me off. You're not all like this, but most of you are. And it's about teenage mothers. For fuck's sake, how many times have you seen a house for sale and it's gone to a single mum? Now, as I said already, they're not all the same. There are some teenage mums who are brilliant mums. For example, my sister. My sister is just about to turn 23. She has a 3-year-old daughter, and she's a brilliant mum. My niece is currently going to play school, and she's trying to find a job in a nursery to help with the money. However, they're not all like that. I admit some of them are, and they're going to make great mums, but not all of them are like that. So we've given the praise to the ones who deserve praise. Now it's time to berate the bitches. So anyway, in my life I have known a few teenage mums. Most of them are quite good actually. But there's always an ace in the hole, or in this case a joker. I'm not talking about the teenage mum who, when their child's in their teen years, they'll still be cool and in fashion at about 30 odd. No, I'm talking about the teenage mums who sit around doing bugger all and get benefits and live their life off other people's taxes. That's what I'm on about. And what's worse is when the tax money that they're getting isn't enough. There's one girl I know, and I've known her for years. I don't talk to her anymore, but she's a bitch. She will use her daughter as a way to get friends around, to make new friends with her, and then she'll pretty much just suck them dry when it comes to money purposes. It happened to my ex-girlfriend. Okay, she deserved it, but, well, you know, karma's a bitch. And this girl in particular, I won't say her name obviously, but this girl in particular, some people know who I'm on about. For example, Woggy. Me and him have had quite a few chats. We go into completely random stuff about our own personal lives or whatever. This person comes up quite often, and Woggy's quite, he pretty much was visibly sick. And as much, I don't blame him. This girl not only goes and gets benefits from a real worker's money. Now I know I don't work, I'm trying to get some work. At the moment I'm making video game prototypes, so at least I'm actually doing something. But then there are people who just don't bother working. Now, I can understand her daughter's about 1.5, so I can sort of understand her being at home more often than not, but that still doesn't mean that she's allowed to, for example, go out to like clubs or whatever and enjoy herself, pick up a guy and suck him off in the local park! Now is that what you call a mother? I don't think so, and it gets worse. This is a girl who shagged 2 brothers within like a 2-week time span and claims to have conceived a child with both of them. One was miscarried and one's growing in a fallopian tube. Now I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a woman, and I don't know much about the female body. But I know that a fallopian tube is not a huge tube, like for example if you took your leg off, got rid of all the muscles, appendages, bones, and there you go, it's just like a big pipe. It's not. It's a small tube. It's like probably, what, a fiberglass tube or something. And apparently a baby's growing there. Babies grow very quickly at the start. Right? I know that at least. It won't last that long in there, and if I'm honest with you, it would be a bit odd. I know there are cases of it, but how surprisingly would it happen here? And that brings me on to another subject of lying about pregnancy. Because for fuck's sake, that is the worst thing that a girl can do, is lie about being pregnant. Because it is pathetic. I know 3 people who've lied about pregnancy, and I talked to neither of them. There's the girl I've just mentioned, who's lied about it at least once, maybe even twice. My ex-girlfriend, who I bonded with that baby for 2 months, and that fucker wasn't even there. And there's just some mental nutcase who lied twice for attention. Nice job, bitch. Seriously, because there's no there's no male alternative. We can't go, yeah, I can't do that. But they sometimes lie about pregnancy, and again, it's not all you girls. Most of you girls are alright, but there are some people who will, let's say, be a bad apple in your bunch. Guys have the same. We have a few assholes as well. But So do you. So I guess it works out both ways, but I'm just berating the ones who are bad apples. And I'm talking about apples that are probably on that apple tree over there. Because, if I'm honest with you, I haven't watered it for ages, and it's been there ever since I was born. Yes. Those apples are shite. And alongside all that, why is it that the teenage mums always get the council houses that are built? It doesn't go to the successful Joes or even the people who actually have jobs and they earn their living. No. It goes to the buggers who do bugger all, right? Their child's going to be going to play school and they still will do bugger all. Again, they won't all do that, but some will. It's gone to the point now that since probably the 90s and since pop culture's come along and said it's okay for, like, adolescents to have sex with each other, it's gotten to the point now that, well, apparently being a teenage mom is fine and dandy and you can live off the government. Now I know there are ways of screwing over the government, but this is the wrong way to do it because you're not screwing over the government. Where does the government get their tax money from? From the people. So if anything, you're screwing your mates, you're screwing your family, you're screwing people you haven't even met. You're screwing up former school friends, you're screwing up everybody. You're screwing up a load of people out there who work hard for their living and their taxes go up because bitches like you just can't be bothered to get off your ass and try and work. Anyway, back to this girl I was on about. I'm going to spill the beans here. I'm going to spill the fucking beans. And this is going to be fun. Here's a girl who has had more boyfriends than I can even count on all my appendages. Feet too, and probably a selection of blinks. The fact is, she has sex with people, even though other people are in her flat. That doesn't include her daughter, who is always in the flat. That includes people who just turn up. For example, I've been there a few times for her sexual encounters, and it sickens me that right next to her bedroom is her daughter's bedroom. Her daughter can hear the entire thing. It's disgusting. And let's put it this way, she's not the quietest of people. It sickens me that some people can even out there call themselves mothers. They are mostly benefit cheats. They're not mothers. You want to look for real mothers? You got to look for the mums who, it doesn't matter what age they are, they take care of their child. Once they get to play school, they will work for their child's living and give their child the best. Those are the mothers. Not the mothers who try and take money from their friends just because they have a cute daughter or whatever, because females always have a soft spot when it comes to kids. You talk to someone, right? You talk to someone now, you talk to a woman, right? They will have a soft spot when it comes to children. Someone walks on with a pram or whatever, you know, like a six-month-old baby. You listen to all the ahs that come through all the women when you're walking down the street. The guys are there going, just drinking, don't worry about me. While the females are going, oh, next thing you know, it's like, oh, hello, what's his name? Hello. And, yeah, so, yeah, if you want to find a soft spot with women, it's children. Sadly, most people know this, and most teenage mums know this, and some of them use it to their advantage, or use it to their objective, which is terrible. And it's terrible. I'm defending you, the single mums that are really good mums, or just the women, the other women, because there are these people out there, and you've got to watch out for them. You know, they will sometimes use their daughter or their son as a way of getting friends, or getting money, or getting attention. And it's pathetic that someone who is technically counted as a slight adult will do that. By the way, if you want to know what person my ex-girlfriend said her baby belonged to, no, it wasn't me. It was, yeah, that paedophile I was telling you about like the last few months ago. Ha! Nice one! Yeah, I should have known that from the start, Mike. He won't have sex with anyone above 16. Anyway, guys, that's it for the rant. I believe it's been an entertaining one, but I'll be seeing you for the next episode of MasterRants or whatever I've got in store, so I'll see you then. Goodbye. Boom! Bitches! Hate 'em.